Not perfect, not broken, breathing.
Woke up with a weight in the chest, not grief, not joy, a mix at best. Sun through the blinds and fractured lines, dust in the air like coded signs. Some days feel like steady gain, some like walking in the rain. I don't edit what appears, both the laughter and the tears. Job title stitched on daily wear, responsibility in the stare. Email stacking, quiet rows, disciplining how it flows. But underneath the working phase, memory shifting later space. Winds that warm the winter air, losses carved with patient care.
I don't rank them good or bad, both the grateful and the sad. Life is wide enough to hold contradictions uncontrolled.
I don't divide the dark from light, both give depth to sight.
Every high and every low, teach the rhythm how to go.
Full spectrum living,
Color in the gray, every fall forgiven, every rise will sway. I carry all the feeling, none of it denied. Heart open, steady breathing, walking with the tide.
colleagues speak of upward aims, metrics, growth, and bigger names. I nod, ambition isn't wrong, drive can make a spirit strong. But I've seen men chase so far, they forget what they already are. Sacrifice the present room for a distant assumed bloom.
I work hard, I build slow, planting what I wanna grow. Yet if someday plans collapse, I wanna erase the maps. Cause meaning isn't only peak, it's the language that we speak. When things don't align as drawn, and we rise again at dawn. There are nights I lose my cool, say something sharp and less than true. I reflect, repair the scene, not ashamed of being human.
Discipline guides the path, emotion colors the sky, neither is the enemy.
Father, aging child, growing time, a river always flowing. Friends who left for distant lands, others lost beyond our hands. I've stood at both the birth and grave, felt the fragile and the brave. In that space I understood, life is neither bad nor good. It's vast, alive, intense, beyond simplistic sense. So I train my mind to steer, but when the surge appears, I let myself feel the wave. Not enslaved, not misbehave. Strength is not emotional stone, it's having depth and staying grown. Full spectrum, open sight, walking day and walking night. Not perfect, not broken, breathing.
He needs a shake.
Flashing in the bloodstream loud, vision forming through the cloud. You can feel it in the ribs, urge to leap, expand the grid. But without a crafted frame, spark dissolves, forgets its aim. Energy without a guide, spreads too thin on either side. So I drafted in a cold pathway for the overflow. Not to cage the burning wheel, but to make it climb the hill. Architect them appetite, discipline directs the light. Every dream requires a spine, structure turns desire divine. Impulse gives the first ignition, or the builds the long condition. Flame alone will flicker out, form alone becomes a drought.
Fuse them both,
That's what it's about.
fire with framework, heat with design. Draw in alignment, heart and the mind. Passion refined, purpose sustained. Nothing is wasted, nothing restrained.
Yeah, work days long, creators reign. Ideas pulse inside the brain. Some arrive in reckless bursts, others roll through patient thirst. I don't worship chaos, know the sterile perfect chart. Balance lies in iteration, rhythm born of dedication. Earn them on as late revisions. Psycho changes, firm decisions. Let emotion paint the hue. Let the process carry through. Frustration sharpens clarity. Let a prep to integrity. Where fatigue begins to speak. Rest the coast, strength I seek. Even stones and patterns deep. Currents earn to what we keep.
Discipline is devotion, passion is precaution, together continuation.
Life will still be on the plan. Unexpected out of hand. Moments where the heart outruns. Every rule the mind is spun. I don't shame the human leap. Sometimes risks are ours to keep, but once the surgeon's made his mark, I return and tend to spark. Refine the lesson, shake the scar. Carry it, but not too far. Growth is neither cold nor bowed. It is tipped for the break inside. Ambition steady, growly gaze. Gratitude within the blaze. Framework holds, fire glows. That's how evolution flows. Not a war between the two. Fusion clear and true.
Heat needs shade, heat needs shade, shade needs heat, 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 shade needs
Calm hands. Active heart. Yeah. Phone call cut through afternoon air. Unexpected news in the chair. Voice on the line slightly cracked. Plans I built sudden abstract. Chest tight, pulse accelerate. Thoughts collide and speculate. Part of me wants to react. Send a message sharp and exact. Another part just breathes and waits. Let's the inner pressure translate. I've learned the art of holding space. Not every spot requires a chase. Emotion knocking at the gate. I don't lock it, I don't negate. I let it sit, I let it speak. Strength is not being cold or bleak.
Anger carries hidden care. Fear reveals what matters there. Underneath the surface flare. Value signal what I bear. I don't suppress, I don't explode. I widen the road.
Steady while stirred, balance in a blur. Feel it in full, you choose the word. Heat in the bloodstream, cool in the frame. Heart wide open, mind and name. Workflow buzzing, deadlines close. Team under subtle pressure grows. Tension in a sideways glance. Ego enters circumstance. I can mirror, raise the tone. Build a wall around my own.
Instead I anchor through the spine. Lower volume, sharpen line.
Clarity inside the storm. Discipline becomes a form. But later driving home alone. I let the private feeling be known. Frustration hums, I let it move. Journal lines help it improve. Not pretending I'm above, I'm just responsible for love. Love, self, and those around. Keeping ground when waves resound. Feel. Name. Frame. Aim. There are nights desire runs. Impulse quick decisions fun. Spontaneity has its place. Life isn't only measured pace. Sometimes laughter breaks the mold. Stories loud and hands unrolled. Sometimes tears arrive unplanned. I don't resist, I understand. Control is not a tightened fist. It's awareness in the mist. Choosing when to lean or yield. Knowing which emotion to feel. I'm not perfect, never claim. I've spoken harsh, I felt ashamed. But I repair, I realign. Growth embedded in the spine. Reason guides the greatest key. Passion fuels the human dream. Both can live inside the same discipline, yet flame. Calm hands. Active heart.
same breath. Yeah, different room. Same breath. Wanna trace in new faces, generation separations, calendars in crowded hands, private dreams, public plans. Every role is subtle mass, every task to lay it as. I don't rage against the stage, no pretend I'm off the page. Show some fabric woven tight, there's a shadow, there's some light. Politics of posture shift, right rotations daily. If respect without submission, force without collision, standing firm without display. No one when to step away, measure tone and heat it talks. Clarity inside the walls. I don't need a validate. I cause it's a break. I never beg. We breathe in the same air, different ways to beg. Close but self-aware. Present, we ready. Not lost in the crowd, not shouting aloud. Balanced in the sound, steady and grounded. Arches, floors, and neighborhood stores. Spoken codes behind the doors. Hierarchy and hidden cues. What to say and what to lose. Reputation circulates, quietly accumulates. Trust is built in daily proof. Not in volume, got aloof. Fire just the only race. Core remains in every space. Handshake firm, eye contact, integrity in every act. Conflict handle, not deflame. Different space but not defame. Sometimes compromise is why. Sometimes silence dignified. Sometimes walking is the win. Street is choosing not to stand. Separate, separate pain. Common ground, personal pain. City goes beneath my skin. Pressure thick but discipline. External noise, internal frame. Both are parts of one same dang. Society is not a foe, it's to feel with courage flow. Learn the courage, read the air. Move with caution, move with care. I don't chase applause, afraid. I invest in longer days. Legacy in modest scales and system C that doesn't fail. Coexist, evolve, expand. Not by force but by command. Self-command, refining clear. Present here without fear.
Power speaks, but not always loud. Yeah, every room is waiting inside. Unspoken lines we can't deny. Status floats in subtle ways. Glances, pauses, phrase delays. So I don't enter seeking throne. I enter knowing what I own. Skill refined, position earned. Lessons paid for bridges burned. Not in anger, not in spite. Just the cost of growing right. Influence is quiet math. Value built a longer path. When I speak, I choose a tone. Yeah, facts align with backbone. Emotion present, not displayed. Pressure felt but never swayed.
You don't seize it, you align it. You don't force it, you define it.
Terms of fabric, balance and scale. Calming the tension, ability prevails. Nothing excessive, nothing concealed. Strengthen the open the sights and reveal. Yeah. Negotiation isn't war. It's understanding what for. What I need and what you seek. Where the lines converge in me. Listening becomes a blade. Cut through private blocks of trade. Ego trim to fit the frame. Mutual benefit the aim. Sometimes walking shifts the field. Absence makes the edges yield. Sometimes patience wins the stake. Time applies a silent weight. I don't posture, I prepare. Research deep, intention clear. There to the lake and hit instinct. Vision sharp and succinct. Yeah.
Breath control, voice compose, offer made, door half closed.
Real power rarely screams, it adjusts the larger scheme. Underneath the surface talk, structural angles in the wall. I protect what I have grown. but I don't crush like a stone. Sharing value multiplies, scarcity just shrinks the size. Legacy is built through trust, not through dominance or dust. When agreement finally lands, it's because we understand. Force creates a fragile tie, respect lets the structure fly. Leverage is not demand, it's the strength to calmly stand. Power speaks.
But not always loud.
Reputation travels faster than explanation.
Every action leaves a trace, echoed in another's phrase. Names circulate through rooms unseen, weighted by what they've been.
Not perfection but consistency, patterns form identity. Daily labor, unseen grind, etches value into time.
Public image, polished frame, private effort fuels a name.
What they think and what I know, parallel but not the same flow. Validation feels appealing, but I don't depend on feeling. Trust accrues in patient layers, earn to follow through behaviors. No campaign, no display, just the work, day by day.
Credit of character, earned over years, built from decisions, discipline clears. Nothing inflated, nothing big hurts. Value compounds when the ego is reversed.
Reputation is a mirror, sometimes sharper, sometimes clearer, distorted through another lens. Yet it still depends on what I repeated yesterday, what I promised, what I paid. Deadlines met without applause, integrity without a pause. When mistakes appear, they will own them fully, hold them still. Correction strengthens trust, transparency is just. Whispers fade, results remain. Long-term vision over game. Brand is not a crafted lie, it's alignment under eye. What they say, what I do between the two.
Proof. Fame is fragile, trust is dense. One is noise, one consequence. Metrics rise and metrics fall. Reliability outlasts all. I don't chase a viral spike, I refine what I am like. Character becomes a claim, steady in a shifting game. Opportunities respond to a record strong and long. Windows open, it's not luck, it's the ledger adding up. Credit built from self-control, from honoring a chosen role. Reputation earned, not bought, a byproduct of thought.
Reputation earned in our time. Byproduct of thought. Reputation travels, character remains. Not every battle deserves a presence. Not every voice needs an answer.
Noise invites a quick reaction. Ego craves a public fraction. Arguments that burn and fade, temporary heat displayed. I observe the rising tone, calculate the overthrown. Energy is finite currency, spent with sharp transparency. Walking back is not retreat, it's conserving what I keep. Distance forms a clearer sight, shadow shift and broader light. When I exit, patterns show who performs and who will grow. Silence isn't fear disguised, it's evaluation crystallized. Pause, breathe, let the urgency lead. Chosen absence, strength refined. Step aside and realign. I don't vanish, I decide. Power lives in what I deny. presence can inflate the flame. Participation feeds the game. Sometimes silence shapes the field. Space creates a subtle yield. When I don't engage the bait, structures bend beneath the weight. Control is not allowed to tone. It's what I leave alone. Reputation stays composed, not entangled, not exposed. Every reaction writes a line. I prefer design over spine. No announcement, no parade. Quiet moves already made. Let them wonder where I stand. I am working off command. Let's say more, let's sing more ahead. History favors those who wait, not for fate, but to calibrate. Timing is a sharpened dart, pulling back before the start. What I build requires it, not the friction everywhere. Withdrawal is strategy, not fragility. I choose which rooms deserve my frame, which debates are worth my name. MG redirected grows, focus tightens, vision knows. Absence rights a deeper line, self-respect by design.
Not every battle deserves a presence. Sometimes leaving is leadership. Heat doesn't scare me. I built containers for it.
Post in a ribcage, contain blaze, long days, forging self-made ways. Ambition hums at a low grade, not parade, not a masquerade. Pressure stacks in the backbone, grown tone, fully homegrown. I don't ventures to be heard, entity stored and transferred. Every urge gets examined, not abandoned, not a managed. Friction turns into drive, keeps a deeper core alive. I don't explode for applause, I evolve through inner laws. Tension braided with restraint, clarity without complaint. Hold it, fold it, refine the voltage. Yeah, pressure in the engine, steady burn. Every lesson earned in return. I don't break when the stakes increase. I convert heat into peace. Fuel in the chest, no waste. Forward built with patient pace. Power isn't loud display, it's what remains when storms decay. Adrenal current, clean circuit, purpose underneath the surface. No destruction in the plan, only structure in the span. What they call aggression, I call compression. Density of intention, muscle memory of discipline. Every win begins within. Anger is an enemy, it's raw electricity. Channel it through higher form, reshape the inner storm. Calculated ignition, ambition with precision. Breathing, locking, core tight. Intensity doesn't need a stage. Maturity upgrades rage, not denial, not disguise. It's evolution of the rise. I don't drown in what I feel, I convert it into steel. Not the metal but the will, steady climb uphill. Heat becomes propulsion, not eruption, not compulsion. Strong but never out of frame, never chasing hollow fame. Pressure builds a wider chest, tested stress becomes the best. Energy aligned inside, quiet fire as my guide.
Doesn't scare me. It answers to direction. I can stand alone, so I can stand beside.
Yeah. Distance taught me architecture, hard with structure or measure. Not fragile, not guarded tight. Open doors with inner light. I don't mean to lose my frame. No confuse love with a chain. Two full lives in parallel, intersecting where we dwell. I bring presence, not possession. No obsession in expression. Care without consuming space. Warmth without erasing place. Hands together, stands apart. Clarity within the heart. Trust is built on chosen ground. Not in panic when we run.
When you drive draw near, I stay shaped, I stay clear.
Yeah, yeah, close without collapse, near but never trapped. I can give you depth without losing map. Hold you with strength, not fear of lack. We rise intact, no turning back. Love isn't a rescue scene, it's alignment in between. Not completion of a void, not dependency deployed. I don't shrink to make it work, don't exaggerate my worth. Conversation over noise, shared silence by choice. Boundaries on walls of doubt, they define what we're about. Passion steady, not extreme, build like something launching scene. Arguments don't shake the base, they refine the common space. Grow beside, not at expense, mutual intelligence.
Breathe, but remain.
Yeah. Attachment with autonomy, balanced harmony. I can miss you yet remain, not undone by distant strain. Affection doesn't mean a race, I keep my rhythm, keep my pace. We connect through one sight, not through fear of being alone at night.
I don't love to fill a gap, I love because I can adapt. Choice renewed in every phase, not addiction to a gaze. When we stand as two, not hands but holding true. Closeness born from inner ground, that's the kind of love I find. I can stand alone, so I can stand beside you. No audience, no echo, just breathe in awareness.
Yeah. Walls don't close, they clarify. Space where scattered thoughts align. No performance in the zone, every habit fully known. Solitude without decay, I don't drift, I calibrate. Conversations with the self, no distraction on the shelf. When the crowd dissolves away, truth, there's nothing left to play. No applause to influence, no defense against the tense. Comfort in my company, not a forced autonomy. I don't flee from being alone, I refine what I've outgrown.
No need for noise to prove I'm real. No borrowed eyes to shake the fear. Room of one, mind away, grounded heart, no facade to fake. If I stand, only me, that's the highest form of being free.
Isolation isn't exile, it's rehearsal for survival. Thoughts expand in deeper waves, private wins and quiet saves. I examine what I chase, which desires leave a trace. No comparison to view, no external metric rule. When the spotlight disappears, so do many hidden fears. What remains is core design, steady spine and lucid mind. Alone but not undone, sanded like a rising sun. I don't shrink in empty rooms, I outgrow assumed costumes.
Connection stronger when it's chosen, not a panic when you're frozen. If I master in the ground, no dependency is found. Lonely isn't what I feel, clarity becomes the seal. Energy conserved and grown, roots beneath the visible stone. Time expands without demand, future resting in my hand. I don't need a constant feed, presence grows from planting seed. When I step back into the crowd, I won't bend to speak too loud. Room of one prepared the frame, self-respect without a name. No audience, no echo, just breathe in direction.
Authority doesn't announce itself. It stabilizes the room. I don't compete for the loudest stare. Presence alone shifts the layer. Calm breath, balanced stare. Subtle weight in the atmosphere. Not dominance through display, but alignment that holds a sway. I don't argue to be right, I arrange the field in sight. Confident without a show, steady undertow below. No demand for validation, self-contained calibration. Words are chosen, never sprayed. Impact doesn't need a blade. If I move, the axis bends. Not from force, from how it stands.
No volume spike, no dramatic claim. Control refined, without a name.
Unspoken gravity, pulling naturally. I don't have to raise a tone, the sinner's already known. Presence heavy, ego light. Power resting, out of sight. Hierarchy reads the air. Who is stable, who's aware? While they posture for a role, I maintain the whole. Pressure doesn't twist my frame, I remain the same. Reactions fade around my ground. Noise dissolves without a sound. Leadership in quiet form, steady in the shifting storm. No intimidation, no disguise. Clarity in the eyes. When I pause, decisions land. Not from threat, from command.
Lean back, observe, allow.
Power isn't what you see, it's the state that puts minds at ease. Confidence without defense, strength expressed in consequence. I don't chase a higher seat, I refine the space beneath. Responsibility one plane, not for status, not for gain. If I step aside it holds, structure anchored in the roles. Authority through inner poise, not dependent on the noise. Influence without demand, future resting in my hand. Gravity doesn't shout, it pulls the doubt out. Authority doesn't announce itself. It stabilizes the room.
Nothing dramatic, nothing missing, just life. Confused.
I've known the weight of empty rooms and afternoons that bloom too soon. Plans that worked and plans undone, loss that came without a warning drum. Every chapter rough or bright, carved its mark in daily light. Not perfection, not defeat, just a rhythm incomplete. Work and rest in overlap, dreams that stretch beyond the map. I have stumbled, I have stood, misunderstood, then understood. No regret that shapes a chain, every scar became a gain. Living isn't flawless art, it's endurance with the heart.
Breathing in what comes and goes, holding firm but letting flow. This is the ongoing song, not always right, not always wrong. High and low in woven lines, ordinary days that shine. I don't need a final throne, life itself has always grown. Every rise and every fall made the meaning after all.
I chased ambition, held it tight, learned to loosen in the night. Discipline beside desire, cool reflection next to fire. I have loved without collapse, built foundations, bridged the gaps. Some have stayed and some have gone, yet the forward path goes on. Responsibility worn plain, not a burden but a gain. Work that shapes a steady spine, small improvements over time. Grief and gratitude it to the line. Bitter taste with subtle wine. I don't edit out the pain. It's the proof that I remain. We don't conquer life. We participate. We don't control every wave. We learn how to navigate. I accept the flawed design. Human pulse within the line. Reason guides but doesn't cage every sudden heated page. There were moments logic failed, heart prevailed and detail trailed. I don't curse those turns I took. They rewrote the inner book. Future open, undefined. Hope without a desperate mind. I don't need a grand finale, just alignment daily, breath by breath, a steady climb. Not obsessed with beating time. When this track begins to fade, nothing lost, nothing betrayed.
Life continues past the sound. Quiet strength in common ground. Nothing dramatic, nothing